Hey everybody, it's Matt here again with Shaving the Day, and I'm going to be trying out some new products again today. I'll be using one of my absolute favorite scents that I have not tried the soap of yet, Stirling's Arkadia. I did have a little aftershave sample vial that I had been using and just loved it, so I finally got the full set, got the splash here, and I even have the EDT as well. It's just an amazing scent. Lathered it up here already. As you can see, it's very, very nice lather. And I'm excited to use it. I've got some of the Stirling pre-shave soap on my face already, and I'm going to start lathering here. But it's just really, really an amazing scent. It's inspired by Terre d'Hermes, the fragrance for men, and the scent notes are, the top notes are orange and grapefruit, middle notes are black pepper and geranium, and the base notes are patchouli, cedar, vetiver, and vanilla. So it's not a super complex scent. It doesn't have a ton of scent notes. But it is really elegant and classy and just smells very, very masculine. I really like it. You got that kind of smoky orange scent coming through. And probably one of the most prominent scents would be vetiver. And combined with the cedar, it has like a nice woody scent that's almost like pine to me. Even though there's no pine in it, it does smell kind of like you're walking through a coniferous forest. And you got the spiciness of the black pepper and geranium and vanilla to sweeten it up at the end, and it's just really, really nice. I really, really love it. Probably for sure one of my top 3 scents that I own, if not my favorite. And oh, I forgot to mention, I'll be using the Gillette Fatboy here, and I haven't used that in a while. I have a PAA Platinum Strangelet blade in it, which I've only used a few times, so see how it does in the Fatboy. But thank you guys for tuning into the channel and watching. Really appreciate all your support. All the subscriptions, likes, comments. Again, keep the engagement going. I love talking with you guys in the comments. But we're gonna get started here. Got a little over 2 days growth here. Oh, and I have the Fatboy on setting 5 to start out. Nice and sharp blade. Can definitely tell it's sharp, cutting right through. Really enjoyed that shave in my last video with the gem featherweight. That was one of the most enjoyable shaves I've had in a long time. But it's nice to use the Fatboy again too. I haven't used it in a while. And it is doing a very nice job cutting through everything. Guys, this scent is just so good, and as soon as I started lathering it, it was like the scent just exploded and it filled the whole bathroom. And it is just a wonderful, wonderful scent, and I can't say enough about it. And can't say enough about Stirling too. They're just such a good company, such excellent products. Yeah, if I had to only get gear from one artisan for the rest of my life, it would definitely be Stirling, without question. And no other company even comes close, if I'm being honest. I just like them that much. Very good people too. They have just excellent customer service, excellent products, very reasonable, affordable, keeping the customer in mind in their decision making, and you really can't beat that. And I love so many of their scents. It's so hard to choose. They have so many good ones. I really like the ones that are inspired by colognes. And I've actually seen in some fragrance communities in Facebook, people recommending Haverford as a dupe of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. And you know those people in those communities get really, really picky and are very opinionated. So if they're recommending that, then that is a very good thing. Been doing some evening shaves lately and been enjoying it because then I don't have to worry about rushing off somewhere or going too fast. I can just take my time. Get a good shave in. Let's see if I can do a little better in this mustache area. I think I need a little more lather there. I always see so many people apply the lather to their upper lip so easily without getting it everywhere, like all over their nose and lips, and I'm not sure how they do that. Even if I push down on the brush to make it smaller, I still get it everywhere. Which is not a big deal because I love the olfactory part of the experience. Oh, I think I got myself right there. I think I actually avoided getting myself there, so that's good. I'm gonna rinse off and then I'll come back for the next pass. All right, we're gonna re-lather here. And I've been enjoying putting the pre-shave on between passes just because it feels very slick, and the menthol is a nice little touch. I think it's been helping a little bit. And this Stirling synthetic brush remains one of my favorites, and it's my first brush, so it'll always be in my regular lineup. It performs just as good as anything. It looks nice too. And everything that I'm saying about Stirling is completely honest. If there was something that I didn't like, I would say it. But yet, there is pretty much nothing from them that I don't thoroughly enjoy. All right, I'm gonna dial this down to a 3. All right, the only thing I can think of from Stirling that I didn't enjoy was when I went to Maggard Razors. I smelled a bunch of Stirling soaps, and there's one called Port-au-Prince that I'm sure is a very polarizing scent, and I think it must have been like Haitian vetiver or something that it smelled like it literally made me gag. Like I had like a visceral reaction to it. And I think it's just because that scent is just not for me. I'm sure for some people they would absolutely love it. So again, it's a your miles may vary thing, but that was not for me. Was not a fan of that scent at all. But everything else that I smelled, whether it was my favorite or not, I think I at least liked everything else that I smelled, and I smelled a ton of scents. So that was really my only thing that I can think of that I didn't like. Have you guys ever had a reaction like that to a soap? Tell me what you think is the worst smelling soap in your opinion. Even if it's from a different company, I'd still like to hear it. Curious because, you know, everyone's nose is different, and even on a different day, you might like something one day and not like it the next day. It's just that's what makes it so interesting and fun, is because everybody has their own preferences and what they like and enjoy, and we can all still come together and debate and share what we like and what we don't like. There's nothing wrong with not liking something someone else likes, and there's nothing wrong with liking something that someone else doesn't like. It's what makes us who we are. Some of the fragrance groups on Facebook, you see people judging other people for their taste, making fun of them that they like something or that they don't like something, telling them they're crazy. It's just not right. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and whether you like it or not, they're entitled to their opinion. Just because they like something you don't doesn't make it wrong, and vice versa. All right, this is going very nicely. I'm gonna rinse off and come back for the last pass. All right, we're gonna load up the lather for the last pass. And I'm actually really liking the Platinum Strangelet blade in this razor. For the shave, it's doing nicely. And I have to tell you, this scent Arkadia, yeah, I'm gonna keep that on a 3. It's definitely one of the longest lasting scents that I own as far as the aftershave. It lasts pretty much all day on my skin. So that's another plus and another reason to buy it. For some reason, it doesn't get too much attention in the community. I haven't seen too many people use it. I know quite a few people own it, but I don't see it used super regularly. I think it's very underrated in my opinion. Did I just shave down? I just shaved with the grain. And I didn't even realize it. I gotta go against the grain. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Didn't even blink an eye. That's better. Hopefully I don't get too much irritation from going over the same spots too many times. I believe I'm at 125 subscribers. Feels like just yesterday I hit 100 and now I'm already a quarter of the way to the next 100. So thank you guys very much for all the support. Really do appreciate it. All right, you know what? It's a very smooth shave. Happy with that. I'm gonna rinse off, do the post-shave routine, and I'll come back with a splash. All right, guys, I am back with the splash. As you can see, things look pretty good. A little bit of irritation on the neck, but no real nicks or weepers. So I did well this time, thanks to the Fatboy. All right, this is my first time using the full bottle of the splash. Ooh, that burns. But you know what? The burn's already gone. It's very short-lived. Man, that smells nice. It's just such a good scent, guys. Gonna do a couple sprays of the EDT now. Let's do 2. It's just so good, guys. Please check out this scent and consider it if you haven't. It's wonderful. Yeah, that was a great shave. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.